Yo, what up? It's your boy, Bobby D. Chilling here, weekend reflections. Just thinking, reflecting on the week, reflecting on content I just released, or at least a trailer. It was my first kind of promotional video of me talking about my joy and love and passion for technology and engineering, but STEM, if you're interested in it, can help us create the next amazing things if you really think about it. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's on my page. You'll be able to find it. I ain't got that much content out there yet. But yeah, this weekend is like thinking about how much more I want to contribute. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to releasing a lot more content and having hopefully people come closer, at least those that are interested, because technology, science, engineering, math, those are things that I enjoyed so much as a kid. I wasn't one of those writers or English majors. I hated that stuff. But yo, you take something apart and put it back together, that's me. I got you every time. And it's going to work the same way. I might even improve it in the process. I'm a tinker. That's what my daughter used to call me, from like Tinkerbell, right? It's like I'm a tinker. I like to see how things work. And we learn different. We experience joy in figuring out things different, right? It's like sometimes the same things that may inspire you may not be the same thing that inspires me, right? That's why you gotta think that these moments like this is like, yo, I just gotta hopefully inspire somebody. Maybe just one person, just one. I'm looking to inspire one person. That's it. Fuck everything else though. Inspire one person. And yo, the person I'm talking to, you can do it. I promise you that. You can do it. You can even do more. You can do so much that you haven't even you haven't really thought about it yet, but you can do even more, I promise you. All you gotta do is imagine. Let's go get it, right? Imagine, let's go get it. Like, what is it that you want? Imagine it, let's go get it. You wanna save humanity? Let's do it. You wanna fly to the moon and back on one trip? Let's do it. Like, you wanna make a battery that lasts lifetimes? Let's do it. Like, you want to build a system that allows me to communicate with anybody in the world at lightning speed, that it's almost as if I'm standing right next to you and my voice is so clear, and for some reason it's just so connected. Guess what? We already did that. It's called the internet, right? Somebody had to imagine it. For real though. Let's keep imagining. Like, the things that I've been imagining in terms of just what I'm gonna see is like our reality is, or our perception of reality is gonna change dramatically. So much so that we may have a point where we can't discern something real or fake standing in front of us. Now think about that. Like, y'all like, hold on, big shout out to the wifey. What's up, Marvelous Creations? Go out there and vote. That's my baby. Hard worker. Black-owned business. Latin-owned business. Pushing. every week. My wife, Marvelous Creation. Shout out, baby. Yo, check out her page. She's entered into a cake contest and she needs your votes. So go check out her page. You can find it off of my page. Marvelous Creations. But if you think about how we could potentially perceive reality, right? I'm going to be talking a little techie and geeky here. So if you don't want to hear this, you can drop off now. Thank you for coming through. It's your boy, Bobby D. But if you want to hang out. So what I'm really thinking about is like the perception of reality, right? It's like the way that we observe it, right? We are moving closer to where they're going to tell us that everybody put on glasses, right? And y'all at first was thinking about like, what is Bobby talking about? Is he really going to talk sci-fi type stuff? No, this is stuff is within our reach, within our grasp. Like, how close are we? How close are we to like having glasses that has some speakers, right? Or these AirPods that are so like comfortable in my ear and they just chill and sometimes I don't even know they're there, right? And all I need is like the perception of objects popping up in front of me. Oh yeah, how about that Pokemon Go game? You remember that? Now we need to make it portable enough for us to wear it. That's the only thing that's missing. Like, imagine. And then you say, oh, do we have enough computing power for it, bro? Computing power is probably going to be the most challenging thing, right? Because this is going to be something that's going to be premium access, right? But eventually we'll find ways to reduce the amount of energy we're consuming to process some numerical value or some bit. Let me put it at that lowest pile, so ones and zeros, right? What is the power consumption to process that? And how we have been, as of recently, getting closer to Murphy's Law for the amount of, like, imagine you're breaking something down, how far you can break it down before it becomes inefficient for whatever its purpose is, right? I have to get some research links to give you some more context on that, but just understand that there's a limit to how many processing powers we can achieve with the current processors we have. That's why y'all been hearing about GPUs and shit like that. I know y'all heard about GPUs or NVIDIA, right? GeForce. Those are different type of processors that processes values in a different way, right? Or processes bits in a different way. There's one that's coming out that I heard the other day called ARM. It's very similar to the CPU. It's a processor, but it only takes so little bit of power to process those bits, right? And as you reduce the amount of power that you need to process those bits, we get longer battery times on our phones. The iPhones are going to be able to last for days without a charge. Or any, mobile device that we put in our glasses wears, right? And now we're starting to dabble with the type of, storage medium, like lithium batteries and shit like that. And like all the technology or solid state batteries I saw the other day, like all this stuff is about to come together. Like, and everything I just explained to you is like, can be researched. I may have used one or two words wrong, and I do apologize if the terms that I used did not really apply correctly. But sometimes coming off the top of your dome with this stuff is really hard. This is why you got to do research before you do these type of videos, but I'm just doing off the cuff. But another side note, if you didn't or haven't invested in Bitcoin, you need to go do that like yesterday. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how far this thing's going to go, but just what if? Let's go change people's lives. Let's get ourselves in positions where in 10 years, people looking at us for advice on how they moved and how we did what we did. Holla at me. Make sure you go get some Bitcoin. It's your boy, Bobby D.